Today's a new day. I can't explain that love from heaven like today's a new day. Okay, apparently today is a gospel day. All right, but we are going to be talking about what are people noticing about you but are not saying. What are they noticing but are not saying? What are they noticing but not saying? Group number 1 is represented by this watch in the hand. Group number 2 is being represented by this city in the ocean, in the mountain, in the plain. Group number 3 is represented by the family, la familia. And group number 4 is being represented by the numbers over here. My nose is itchy, 1 second. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Okay, so group number 1 is represented by the watch in the hand. Group number 2 is represented by the city. Group number 3 is represented by the family. Group number 4 is represented by the numbers. What group or groups are calling to you? Watch, city, family, or numbers? Watch, city, family, or numbers? Watch, city, family, or numbers? Big blessings coming your way. Yeah, we claim, we claim. Today we are going to be talking about what people are noticing about you but are not saying. Group 1 is represented by the watch. Group 2 is represented by the city. Group 3 is represented by the family. Group 4 is represented by the numbers. All right, give this video a thumbs up as you are coming in. And I also did do a mini version of this over on Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon member, make sure you do join Patreon because they got this content before you guys did. That will be linked in the description box down below once this video is up, once it's complete, once you see the timestamps. And also above the Patreon link is the link to book a personal reading with me through my site. All right, all right. All right, all right. Once again, we have group number 1 with the wristwatch. We have group number 2 with the city. We have group number 3 with the family, and we have group number 4 with the numbers. Feel free to pause the screen, rewind, do whatever you have to do. Give the video a thumbs up if you are tuned in. It's free to show love, whether it's my channel or anybody else's channel. It's free to show love. If you are taking up someone's time, effort, and energy by watching their video, the least that you could do is give their video a thumbs up and leave a little comment. That's just extra though. All right. Watch, city, family, numbers. Let's get it. My nose is so itchy. This must be about to be the most fire reading of all time because my nose is just itchy as I don't know what all of a sudden. All right. Let's go ahead and find out what are they saying. I'm sorry. What are they noticing but not saying? Okay. What are they noticing but not saying? All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Group number 1, what are they noticing but not saying? You could be seeing 3s and 4s very prominently. Group number 1, that resonates with the wristwatch, the technology card. Let's go ahead and find out what are people noticing but not saying. Okay, we have Mars in the reverse. And we have Virgo. Sagittarius is at the bottom of the deck here. What are people noticing but not saying? I don't want to jump to any conclusions. So what I'm going to do is continue to pull. What are people noticing about my group number 1s but not saying? What are people noticing about my group number 1s but not saying? We have the 7 of Cups. Interesting. Very interesting. You will know why I say that in a second. What are people noticing but not saying about my group number 1s? We have the Ace of Pentacles. What are people noticing but not saying about my group number ones? We have the Page of Cups. Okay, so people are definitely paying attention to you. This is giving me social media vibes. Yeah, look at that, Seven of Swords. This is a space where people can observe you easily without your knowledge, which immediately takes me to technology, social media, things of that nature. Now, for those of you that are on some sort of fitness apps, where people can like track like where you've walked or how far you walked or what you ate that day, your caloric intake, or what you did or did not do. I'm seeing that people are paying a lot of attention to this here. People are noticing a change in your body. For some of you, people are noticing that you are gaining weight, or for some of you, it's losing weight. It's kind of like it's actually, like the average Joe, I guess you could say, wants to lose weight, but people are observing and noticing that you are actually gaining weight, but it looks good on you. Or for those of you that may be in the more minority percentile of that want to lose weight, I'm sorry, that want to gain weight, but you are actually losing weight and it looks good on you. Okay. So there's something here about like, I know this person isn't trying to gain any weight, or like, I know that this person is trying to gain weight, but they're losing or they're gaining and it looks good. But it's like the complete opposite. There's something here about the opposite. Something about you is, but it's in a good way. It's like most people, if you tell them that they gained weight, they'll be like, oh my God. But for you, it's a good thing. Okay. That's something that I'm seeing here. If you are sensitive about your body in that way, this is a message for you to know that you should not be. Because I really feel like here that this group is very fixated on trying to look a specific way or something like this, or trying to fit a specific mold or standard. And honestly, you look better naturally as you are. What people are noticing but are not saying is that you look better when you don't try. Or you look better when you've gained some. Yeah, like there's definitely something here about that. And also, when I had said in the beginning that I didn't want to jump to any conclusions, okay. For some, it could be like people wondering, like, oh, their face is getting a little bit rounder and they haven't shown any pictures of their full body. Are they pregnant? Are they preggers? Okay. So there's something here about your physical body, and the way that you are showing up on social media or on specific apps that has people jumping or drawing their own conclusions. Okay. The number 7 is really standing out here to me. Okay. And 7 represents completions and knowingness and perfection, wholeness. I was about to say completion again. Okay. This Ace of Pentacles sitting at the center of your reading is really calling to my attention as well here. It's like you're getting silent props. Like people are scrolling past you and they're like, damn, they look good. And then they just keep on pushing. They might like your picture. They'll probably leave the comment as well. So for some of you, you are actually receiving these comments, or you are actually receiving these compliments out loud. Okay, these could be things that are actually being said out loud, or being said in one way or another. Even if it hasn't been said directly in that way that I mentioned here, it may be being said indirectly. Okay, talk to me about my group number ones. What are people noticing but not saying? I'm also seeing here too that people are wondering why you're not around someone, or they're wondering. It's like this two-sided thing. It's like either you're no longer around someone that you always used to be around, or you no longer hang out in a place that you always used to hang out around. Okay, there's just something here about that. I'm also getting here too that people are noticing that you are showing up in different spaces. Like it's almost as if I'm being shown like there's 4 aspects to you and you've shifted from the first aspect. Now you're in your second phase or something like this here. People are noticing that you're in the second phase. Oh, your second trimester for some of you. Okay. That's only for who it resonates for. Okay. People are definitely noticing and wondering if you are with child, or if you are trying to be with child or something like this here. I am picking up on that. What else are people noticing yet not saying about my group number ones? What are people noticing yet not saying about my group number ones? We have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. What are people noticing but not saying about my group number ones? What are people noticing but not saying about my group number ones? And we have confidence is your key to success in the reverse here, new moon in Leo. Okay, yeah, so point blank period, y'all. People are noticing that you might be feeling insecure about something about your physical body or something that you're no longer able to do, maybe because you already had kids, or there's something here that you are self-conscious about, and people are really like, bitch, you shouldn't be, okay? Like, I don't know what y'all have going on, like, especially if you just had a kid, you look really good. That's another thing that's popping up here too, that people are noticing, but it's like there's something. People are not saying whatever this is because it really has a lot to do with like your physical body, and it may be offensive, or at least they don't want you to take it in an offensive way. Okay, we have believe in the impossible here at the bottom of the deck, and that may be part of it for you, is that you just don't fathom that people could be attracted to you at your heaviest or at your lightest weight, or you just don't fathom that people could be attracted to you when you don't try, or you just cannot fathom something. Okay, so what are people noticing but not saying? The less that you try, the better you are. Give me some more information, please, for my group number ones before we close out. What are people noticing but not saying? There's definitely something here about your pay. People feel like you may have received a raise, or you may have found a new source of income, or you found a new something, okay? Or something about an investment paying off for you as well. We have the Fool card. Yeah, there's something new. There's like a new glow about you. There's a new vibe about you. Okay, there's some. What does that mean? I don't know sign language like that, but that means something, or that means eat. I don't know, dog. But what if anybody knows? I don't know. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse, and Four of Swords. Yes, the less you care, the better off you are. The moon here, okay? The less you care, the more that you, I'm also getting here too, the more that you indulge, the more that you dive into this, you just look good, okay? Now, there is this double-sided message here that for those of you that have been indulging and have noticed that you have gained a little weight, just keep in mind that it may be something that you do want to be mindful of, because that's what you want to do. Not because you have to, but because that's what you want to do, okay? But there's just something here about something about you that you most likely are insecure about, or hoping that people don't bring up or mention, is actually very attractive, okay? There's something here subtly attractive about you too. This could be something that was a past insecurity of yours. For some of you, this is about a tattoo. Like, you could be insecure about a tattoo that you got when you were younger or something, or you fear judgment or something like this. And that ain't what it is, dog. It really is not that at all. What people are noticing about you and not saying is that you are very hard on yourself, and that you don't see how good you actually look, point blank, period. Okay, that was a very like physical message, like about the physical body, but it can also resonate in other ways. So please let us know if it does resonate for you in a different way other than the physical body. Let us know, let us know, let us know. Not to be confused with let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Off to group number 2 I go. Wow, at 1414. Okay, so the Temperance card could be relevant to you. Sagittarius energy could be relevant to you. Let's see. Let's see. My group number 2s. Let's make sure we give this video a thumbs up if we are tuned in here. All right, just to make it an even exchange, baby. Okay, so if you resonate with group number 2, the city, let's find out, what are people noticing about you but not saying? What are people noticing about my group number 2s but not saying? What are people noticing about my group number 2s, but not saying? What are people noticing about my group number 2s, but not saying? We have Venus. I have to cover up her little lady bits. Venus. Okay, what are people noticing about my group number 2s, but not saying? What are people noticing? That was tickling me. What are people noticing about my group number 2s, but not saying? Okay, we have Cancerian energy coming out. So we have Venus and Cancer, Libra at the bottom of the deck. Okay, well, damn, baby. You are a showstopper. You are looking good. You smell good, you taste good, you look good. You look good when you eat, okay? You look healthy. You look radiant. You look like you look like you live on planet Venus. You look like you are well taken care of. You look like, what is that? You look well kept. For those of you that are in relationships, like if you have a husband, a wife, a partner, whatever the case may be, you look like you are well taken care of in that relationship, or you just look like you're well taken care of at home, okay? But with all this Venus and Libra and Cancerian energy here, you look beautiful. You look, for those of you that have breasticles, those are looking very plump at this time. This is what people are noticing but not saying to you, okay? That your boobs, your tetas, they look good. Fellas, your pecs, they look nice, okay? Or maybe it's your buttocks, something, but it's definitely got to do with the chesticle area, okay? Looking good. But this is what they're not saying, okay? So maybe for some of you, I feel like you've changed your, like with this Venusian and this Libra energy, I think for some of you, you've changed your aesthetic, or you are like maybe you used to be a person that showed off your legs. Now you're showing off cleavage instead, or you're showing off a little chest instead. Fellas, maybe you have your shirt open more often, or like your button is buttoned further down or something like this, but you're giving people a little bit more to look at on top. And this is what they're noticing and liking, but not saying anything about. See? Sorry, I got excited. Okay. Look, we have the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Well taken care of, well fed, well dressed. You smell good. You look good. You taste good. I don't know who keeps saying that you taste good. Y'all nasty. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom. See, I'm telling you, things that come in twos. So your chesticles is really what's coming through here. But that's the main thing that is really standing out to people. People are taking notice of the boobies. Okay, y'all know I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie, okay? But above all, you are just giving Mother Gaia, Mother Earth energy. You seem to be very at peace. You don't care if it's raining, snowing, if it's sleet or hail. You do not care. You're going to have a good time. You're also going to go find a good time, okay? You also, I'm hearing, hey, what a party at. Okay, so you could also be being viewed and noticed as someone who might be on the scene quite often. For some of you, you might be those types of people that like get paid just to show up certain places, okay? Birthday parties, clubs, events. Look at this. New moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe and step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Okay, for a lot of you though, you definitely do have some sort of work from home, or I don't work a job, I am a job, as was that JT that said that? I don't know. I don't actually listen to the City Girls like that, but that was that one, No Bars. That's the one. That was the song that JT did, No Bars. I believe that's where that came from. And we have looked at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius here. Something for you is taken care of. This is what people are noticing, but are not saying. this could be talking like they could even be just observing you and saying like, oh, this person's attractive, so that will be taken care of for them, or just something like that here. Even if it hasn't already been taken care of, there's just something here like people are noticing that you could afford this with your looks. Okay, there's something like this here. And if it's not like, even if you don't, I'm not even gonna entertain that. Like energy attracts like energy. If you're attracted to this channel, you're not the type to downplay yourself. You know who you are. You know your assets. You know what you stand for. You know this, you know that. Okay. Point blank, period. And if you don't, that's what you're coming into anyways. That's what it is too. Coming into your own. That is the most beautiful way to put that here. You are coming into your own. You are developing beautifully in all the ways. Okay. I don't care if you are 25, 45, 65, 75, you're still blossoming beautifully. You're aging beautifully, gracefully. For those of you that are growing out your hair looks beautiful as well here too. Especially those of you that have locks of some sort. Like, I don't like to use the term dreadlocks, but locks, okay? Or something of the sorts, even if it's like, for some of you, you have like some sort of like partially locked, partially loose hair thing going on here that looks good for you. Those of you that have been wearing like head wraps, headbands, bandanas, those look good too. Any sort of hair accessories that you've been wearing look good. They look great. Or like a tiara kind of thing, like if that's what you've been doing as well. I'm also seeing here too that people are noticing that maybe that is what it is. For some of you, you used to not show off your cleavage. You used to not show off your legs. You used to not show this off. But now people are realizing like, oh, you're coming into your own. You're showing it off, and you look good while doing it too. Okay, I'm hearing that I'm proud of you. Someone's proud of you. Someone's proud. Actually, most people are proud. There's a group of people that are proud. For those of you that come from a strict family, like your immediate family, my nose has just been so itchy for this reading, y'all, so please forgive me. Like literally my nose is like Rudolph right now. Like, hello? But it's just been itchy as soon as I started this reading. Anyways, but someone is super proud of you. Those of you that come from like a strict family, but you are taking your own path, okay? I'm seeing that you are being applauded for this. Look at that. We have the Emperor, okay? We have the Emperor. We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're taking your own way. I'm getting, I gotta go my own way. That's High School Musical. Okay. One more from this deck, please, to close out this reading. What are people noticing about my group number 2s? It's like you've seen a new light, a new dawn, a new day, and you're following it. Okay. And you are being applauded for this. Okay. I'm hearing you're also being applauded for not succumbing to your own ignorance. Okay. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse here. Yeah, like you're choosing to not side with someone, or you taking your own stand here. And that really has some people like, oh, Temperance at the bottom of the deck here. You could be really taking your time to do something by yourself, or investigate something for yourself, or grow something on your own here. And this is really standing out to people. Okay. They are really taking note of the things that you are doing on your own. Or again, there's like this self-worth thing that keeps standing out. Some of you could be going to class or going to school or something like that, because I just got a notification about like a certification or something like this here. So certification, degrees, anything of the sorts. For some of you, you've become self-taught, or you have been degreed or been certified or been that person in this realm here. Or for some of you, this is about you opening up your own practice. For some of you, this has to do with like women's health, like doctors, OBGYN, feminine healthcare is definitely standing strong in this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There's definitely something here about keeping masculine and feminine energy separate. Okay. I'm really getting something about like masculine opinions on feminine matters. You could be involved in this in some way, shape, or form. This is what people are noticing but not saying. Okay. Or you could be a feminine that people, most specifically masculines, may have a lot of opinions about, but they keep it to themselves because they know that you would not care or you would not entertain it. This imagery is really standing out to me because I didn't really choose these with the intent of it linking to the reading, but this is really standing out here because it kind of feels like to me, you come in as nature that's coming in to destroy all this bullshit that's going on. And the bullshit that's going on is patriarchy. You're coming in as this storm of matriarchy, this storm of feminine energy. This is what people are noticing but not saying about you, group number 2. Thank you so much for being tuned in. I'm going to go ahead and clean up, and we're going to go ahead and get into the next group for their reading as my nose continues to itch. We have, oh, thank you so much, Kimmy Cakes. Thank you. We have group number 3. Group number 3. How are you feeling? If you resonate with the family, group number 3, the family group. Group number 3, the family group. And yes, there is a TAYliens message at the very end, so stay tuned for that. And let's go ahead and give this video a thumbs up because we only have about half of the thumbs that we have of people present here in this live. It is free to show love to me or anyone else on YouTube. If you are going to be taking our energy by viewing our videos, the least you could do is give us a thumbs up. If you don't want to support us, just kindly leave our channels alone. Thank you. Have a great day. Group number 3, family. Group number 3 with the family. Group number 3 with the family. Group number 3, family. Group number 3, family. My nose is ridiculous. I don't think my nose has ever been this itchy for a reading before. Okay, so we have Saturn. Okay, what are people noticing about my group number 3s but not saying? Okay, and we have the sun in the reverse. Okay, and we have Uranus at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have a lot of masculine energy in this reading. Lots of masculine energy in this reading. Okay, so for the feminines here, people are taking note that you have taken the back seat to some sort of masculine energy in your life. There's some sort of masculine energy in your life that you have allowed to take the wheel in whatever way that this may resonate. For those of you that don't have an actual, okay, I can't make this up. Look at this. The Lovers with the 6 of Cups. Some of you have been in a long-term relationship or you've just been in a relationship, period. Okay, something like this here. You are letting your partner take control here is something that I'm picking up on. Maybe you were once the one that wore the pants and okay, for some of you, okay. I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting here. This is what people are noticing, but not saying. This doesn't mean that this is true. But what I'm getting here is that people feel like you used to wear the pants in the relationship and you've decided to take your pants off. You're like, I'm done wearing the pants. Okay. There's something here about you resigning some sort of position here, even if it's not in a relationship. Okay. For some of you, this could be the case where you have decided to remove yourself from a relationship, divorce, or just separation. For others of you, this is you deciding that you are going to be more feminine in a particular relationship, in a particular dynamic. And this is what people are taking note of, but not saying. What else here? What else for my group number 3s? Okay, what else for my group number 3s? If you are not in any sort of relationship or family dynamic, people are just noticing that you are more in your feminine energy, but not in a woe is me way. Not in a I don't know how to do this way. It's just more of I'm doing this by choice. Okay, is what I'm getting here. What are people noticing about my group number 3s but not saying? Okay. Yeah, you're putting, like, you put your strength on the, like, you don't care about looking strong anymore. Okay, we have the Star, the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, the Chariot. Yeah, you just don't care about appearing a specific way anymore. I think that you used to think that power looked like who was the loudest, biggest, strongest in the room, when actually now you're coming into this energy where you just feel like the strongest will show themselves when the time comes Two of Wands, Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, like you're kind of taking the back seat, like especially those of you like that have been in class and maybe you used to be like the first one to raise your hand and answer every question. Now you're not doing that anymore. You let the teacher come to you. You let the teacher ask you. Whatever it is, you just let things come to you now instead of putting yourself out there trying to prove yourself. You stepped more into Empress energy and less of the Emperor energy. You're letting the Emperor energy take care of itself. Seven of Wands and High Priestess. And you're realizing as well, too, that this is something that was actually somehow blocking your intuition because you were trying so hard to do this, to do that, do. And what about being? You used to be so focused on doing. Now people are noticing that you are focused on being. Okay. I want just one more tarot card, please. Well, I didn't want it to do all that. Where did you go? Let's see. The Four of Wands. Yeah, you're just having a good old time. Like you could be going to concerts and festivals and things here. You just see, look at that. And the Hierophant right behind it. You're just letting loose, having fun. Okay. You look like you're having a grand old time. One more tarot card, please, for my group number 3 is the Knight of Swords. And the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Okay, I'm hearing you're the one to be. Like people want to be just like you. What people are noticing but not saying is that they look at you and they're like, damn, I want to be just like that. And then they go and do something that they feel will make them feel more like you, but then they end up, look, empty. That's not your concern, but this is what Spirit is bringing through here, is that you have people literally emulating you, thinking that it will bring them the same energy that it brought you. But think about it. Think about it. Like, how can I explain this? Oh, Lord, y'all trying to get me to... Okay. Spirit's giving it to me like this. You have me and you have someone else. You give me a certain amount of drinks and you give the same person, this other person, a different amount of drinks. We're going to be affected differently because maybe I weigh more than this person does. Or maybe this person has some sort of something that makes alcohol work on them 10 times faster. Okay, it's just something like that going on here where it's like people think that if they do what you do, they will get the same result. But baby, you don't start with group number 3's energy. So you could never do what group number 3 does to get to where group number 3 is because you are not group number 3. There's cross watchers in here as well. That this could be you viewing other people trying to do what they do, thinking that you'll get the same result and then you get mad when you don't. It's literally like you see group number 3 mixing with wine. And then you take yourself and you go mix with wine. You're like, why the hell did I not get group number 3 in wine? Because you're not group number 3. You can have all the wine that you want to have, but you're still not going to do what group number 3 does because you don't have their genetic makeup. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Talk to me about my group number 3s. What are they noticing but not saying? You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. Third eye energy is coming through here. I almost said blue eye energy. So someone could have blue eyes. But I'm getting that that's the cross watcher. Someone is a cross watcher with blue eyes, and you're copying someone else, thinking that it will give you the same results. And Spirit's calling you to stop doing that. Expect powerful change comes out with you're very close to achieving your goal. And a time for healing. Damn. Okay. For those of you that are cross-watching, the people that are thinking that you can emulate what you see someone else do, you're about to reach your burnout. I'm not going to lie to you. You are. And those of you that are not cross-watching and this is resonating with you, the people that are copying you are about to reach their burnout or their breaking point. They're going to have to pause, reset. Some of them are even going to have to quit. And so group number 3, you're going to notice that the energy around you dissipates or it lightens or things just don't seem as dense. It's because they've been defeated in a battle that you didn't even know you were in. Because even when these people don't mean harm, their energy of competition is like pushing up on you. And so as it's pushing up on you, it's pushing you up higher, but it's also making you uncomfortable because it's like, bitch, I'm sitting here on my throne. Look at you. You're like, bitch, I'm on my throne having a good time. Stop pushing me around. Even though I'm still on my throne and you're pushing me around, it's like, but I want to be still. I want to be comfortable. So group number 3, you may have been feeling disturbed in some way, shape, or form, energetically speaking, and you couldn't figure out what it is. It's giving like the Princess and the Pea. It's because there's been so many people trying to copy off of you or do what you do or be who you are. And their lack of success and progress has been frustrating them, and they've been projecting that onto you. But I want you to know that it's not your fault, and you should not be here to take the blame. It's just the knowledge that's being given to you right now is going to literally lighten the load for you. It's going to prevent them from bumping into your pedestal anymore, into your throne anymore. So just expect peace, more peace than you've been experiencing. Even if you've been at peace, group number 3, you can expect more peace, a deeper sense of peace. Closing energies for my group number 3s. 9 of Cups. I'm hearing the word excellence. Oh, excellence. Look, as I'm singing a gospel song, the freaking God card, Judgment, is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. You just know that you are divinely guided, protected, okay? And I know that's like so easily thrown around, but I mean that when I say that. Page of Cups. So 9 of Cups, Page of Cups, and one more. Excuse me, that's not one. I just want one. One more. Oh, why do I have to channel messages like this? Somebody thinks that their God is bigger than yours, is what I'm getting here. I don't know. I didn't know that we were, Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to say, but I didn't realize that we were having dick competitions about our gods. Okay? I didn't realize we were measuring to see which one was bigger. Someone really thinks that or thought that. They're going to be feeling stupid about that soon as well. Okay? I don't know why you need to know that. All right, I'm ready to get out of this energy. Just know that y'all definitely do have some competition energy around you, but you had Father Saturn to show up in your reading, so just know that shit's taken care of. Saturn has probably been letting some shit push up on you for a reason. Yeah, the 3 of Swords. For some of you, you literally were experiencing heartbreak, for a reason. Saturn's like, just let it happen, please. Like, it's like that father energy that's coming through that's like, just let it happen. Even though you're like, Dad, why would you let this happen to me? And they're like, just trust me. Just trust me. And then in the end, you're like, oh, okay, I see why. Okay. But that's what's going on here. This 8 of Pentacles and the Moon here. I'm telling you, people trying to steal your work, people trying to do this, whatever. One more. I'm hearing you're on a new wave, and I'm hearing, I'm on a new level. I don't know that song, but okay, more cards that I'm asking for keep coming out. But look at this, the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. There's that new level. I'm on a new level. And it came from within. It's not an energy that you saw in somebody else and then copied it or tried to claim it as your own. Something about copyright is relevant here too. 9 of Swords in the reverse. 6 of Swords to the Empress. Let's just say that there's absolutely nothing for you to worry about. And something's going to be happening really good for you over here. And something over here is going to be surprising you at the same time. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's weird. I'm literally seeing someone like getting ready to kiss the bride over here. Oh shit. And then someone like rushing in, trying to stop it. But literally security escorts them out. And then you now live happily ever after. That's a metaphor or literal for some of you. Okay. Someone's going to try to show up at the last minute as well here. Just a message. But I really see for my group number 3s that life is just going to keep going on for you. And there's really not much for you to do or say. Again, you're in like this sitting here energy. what else can I say other than just sit back and enjoy the show? Okay, babes. Group number 4. Group number 4. Group number 4. Please talk to me. How are you feeling? Let me know how you're feeling. Give this video a thumbs up if you selected the numbers group. Numbers. If you selected the numbers group, group number 4, let's go ahead and get started. Let's find out, what are people noticing but not saying about you? Group number 4, what are people noticing but not saying about you? Group number 4, what are people noticing but not saying about you? Oh, okay, a lot. Okay. What are people noticing but not saying about you? A lot. What are people noticing but not saying about you? Okay. The way that I just like creeped on that car right there as it was passing by, like, why did I do that? There was really no reason. Okay, so something about like the drop of a dime or the timing of something is immaculate, impeccable. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Group number 4. I was about to say who's watching you, who has an eye on you. So somebody has an eye on you, group number 4. But what are people noticing about you and not saying? We have Pisces. What are people noticing about you but not saying? And we have Taurus. What are people noticing about you but not saying? Pluto at the bottom of the deck. What are people noticing but not saying? Give me a second, y'all. There's something here about an unlikely pairing or an unlikely match. Because like this energy between Pisces and Taurus, like, it just seems like it works out really well, whether this is a platonic connection, a romantic connection. Somebody just gets somebody. I'm getting a lot of love, loyalty, compatibility going on in this, okay? What are people noticing? What are people, this could be about, oh, okay, yeah, like precision, like you, like everything that you do for yourself seems to be perfectly timed, or like what you wear seems to be perfect for complementing your figure, or you just seem to know what's good for you and what's not good for you. Something about portion control and things of that nature is also standing out to me too. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So people are noticing that something is paying off for you, is what I'm getting here. And it's like, there's something here about like almost like a mirroring energy, like mirroring, or yeah, you're smelling like the flowers in your garden. The proof is in the pudding. It's paying for itself. There's something like that here. Something is paying for itself, because this is what I'm getting. So in these 2 cards here, Taurus and Pisces look like the 2 bestest of friends. And look at their hair. They're both decorated with flowers, right? Okay. But I think that those might be 2 different flowers. They're very similar, but I don't know. Whether they're the same or not, it doesn't even fucking matter. But what I'm seeing here, though, is that you put all these seeds, these coins, these investments in to grow this plant that will bud the exact flowers that you and your besties are rocking. So there's something here about you attracting, drawing in similar like-minded individuals, and like you guys building something even better. I'm kind of even getting something here where it's like maybe you and your friends are popular or become popular, and people start to copy what you and your friends do, or people consider you a friend and they want to start doing what you do. I just kind of am picking up something here about like trend setting, doing numbers. Yeah, look at that. The Page of Wands. And look at this, the Hanged Man. Look at the similarities here. They're in the same position, but just in different, like one is literally hanged upside down, the other one's upright. You know, like they're the same, but different. And I was just talking about those flowers being the same but different. You're finding very complementary people, places, and things. For those of you that have some sort of a business where the nostrils is relevant, like maybe a scent, a perfume, a flower, something like this here, that's going to be very prosperous for you. We have the 10 of Cups here. Again, a happy family energy. Okay, I'm hearing happy North Node. Happy North Node. What are people noticing but not saying about you? People feel like you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing because it's just planning out or panning out way too perfectly for you. Now for some of you, I do have to say that some people could be seeing you and saying like it's working for them now. I hope that it does last, or I hope that they don't reach a plateau, or I hope that it doesn't get stagnant. Now, in other ways, there's this other thing too, coming through here where you perfect the position and then you hold that position. So people are saying that you found the perfect spot for something and you're holding that position down. You found something that works for you. You found that ingredient that makes your hair growth serum work better for you. You found that ingredient that makes your perfume smell exactly how you wanted it to smell. Just whatever it is, you found that thing that's working for you. And so now you're holding that same position, but I'm hearing mutilating it. Okay. So like you're in the same position, but also changing it up. Okay. You're like keeping the base the same or something like this here. I just want 2 cards from this deck. You're killing it. When they said you're mutilating it, you're killing it. You're killing it, dog. You killing something. Like you killing the game. Especially for those of you that numbers are relevant, like at your job, whether you work from home for yourself, online, it doesn't matter. You're killing it. The numbers are doing what the numbers need to do. The numbers are adding up. The math is finally mathing. We have a time for healing. And a new romantic cycle begins. You found that position and now you are holding it like a note. For some of you, it could have to do with singing, about your voice. Okay, you could have found the perfect remedy or recipe or drink or something for your voice. We have nothing is yet set in stone. That's exactly what it is. You maneuvered and made changes until you found the perfect position, and now you're holding that position. Okay. Now let's get closing energies here. And this is what people are noticing but not saying about my group number 4s. You found something that works well for you, or found someone that compliments you well, and you are keeping that up. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. You're taking note of what works and moving on with that and moving around that. Look at that, the Knight of Swords. And it's bringing a lot of abundance to you, a lot of prosperity to you. 3 of Cups and the Devil card. The Tower, see, didn't I said you and your friends. I said you and your friends could be popular or something like this here, okay? Like I'm getting like a famous friend group. Like y'all know when Kylie Jenner like blew up, like she was already famous, but it's like when people really cared, like what Kylie Jenner and Stas and Jordan Woods were doing, like it's giving that, okay? Yeah, the Tower, the Ace of Wands, the Knight Wands, the ones to be, the ones that people want to be like, the ones that people want to copy, the ones that people want to see. Okay, look at this, the Empress, okay? It's giving elite, okay? For some of you, there's something here about people are noticing that you are with the elites, or you are elite in some way, shape, or form. Even if you don't see this, this is what they are noticing but not saying. Look at that. We have the 5 of Pentacles to the Death card. Bottom of the deck is the World. You're leaving one chapter of your life, the uncertain one, or the chapter of experimenting is over in a certain aspect. Okay, like the experimental phase of you trying to come up with what you want your scent to smell like, what you want your shorts to look like, whatever it is, the experimental phase is over. Now it's about implementation. Let's get it done. King of Pentacles. Okay, one more. Your friends could be making something that you're doing popular because they are sharing it or because they are wearing it. Last card, the Six of Wands in the reverse here, the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, for some of you, this is something that you do not see, and this is what people are noticing but not saying, is that you and your friends could make something pop, make something popular. Okay, we have the World and the Four of Cups here. Yeah, there's just something here about some untapped potential, like something that you have or something that you are doing could literally be like mainstream or go worldwide. Like whether this is a product, place, thing, whatever you've got going on, something sees it, someone sees it going for the long haul. And something, it's like, it's not just going for the long haul and like, oh yeah, we made it, but it's something good for you for the long haul. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and clean up, and we're going to go ahead and get ready for a TAYliens message at the very end. So you all just sit tight, cleanse your energy. Okay. And we're going to get ready. All right, let me know if you are a TAYliens, if you're tapped in. I don't know what's been in the air as of lately, but these readings have been the shiz. I'm hearing the roof is on fire. What is that? The roof. The roof is on fire. Like who? Why was they saying that back in the day? What were y'all actually talking about? You're bringing the house down, okay? But why is the house on fire? All right, so let's see. Almost there. We're almost done. Okay. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up today. Okay. Give this video a thumbs up today. And my TAYliens timestamp 5057. 5057. Okay, 5057. TAYliens. Talk to me, TAYliens. Okay, well, I don't know. The first thing I see here is that somebody falls and you're laughing. Okay, so the first, something about laughing. Okay, but we're going to get into this. We have a castle at the bottom of the deck. Okay, London Bridge is falling down, and also Ring Around the Rosie. Is that the same song? London Bridge is falling down. London Bridge is falling down. Ring Around the Rosie. I don't remember those damn songs, but something about childishness. Okay, so something could be happening that's kind of like not funny, but you laugh. Okay, or you could be noticing that you are more giggly or laughing a lot more. Okay. But let's go ahead and see here. What is this about? For some of you, you're going to be laughing because somebody fumbled the bag and the bag was you. Okay, so you could be laughing at your ex or laughing at a situationship. Okay, laughing at someone's behavior, laughing at someone like tripping over themselves. It doesn't even have to be like hard down laughing. It could just be like a like. Okay, let's see what is this? What do my TAYliens need to know? We have Mercury. See, something is going to be funny. Okay, what is this? Mercury. Something's going to be hilarious. Okay, actually, we have Capricorn. Not funny, haha. Funny, weird. Okay, so I'm kind of getting like this simultaneous. Who's laughing now? It ain't funny now, is it? Something like that. Luna, look at that. Yeah. It ain't funny now, is it? Okay, so maybe somebody was laughing at you and then something like that happens to them. On the other spectrum, I'm really picking up here that someone thought that something was funny. You continue to pick yourself up time and time again. And now it's not funny because you were right or something like this. Yeah, people were laughing because you were wrong. But now it's silent because you're right. The Ace of Cups. The Temperance. Two of Cups, 10 of Cups, King of Swords. Also, it's funny how the tables turn, even if it's not like funny, haha, you know? Death card. What I'm talking about is funny how the tables turn. Eight of Pentacles. Damn. What's at the back of the deck? The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so it could have even been a situation where like maybe someone at your job was like getting promotions or raises, and they were like, I got a promotion, I got a raise. And then you get a promotion, you get a raise. Now it's no longer funny. Yeah, I was about to say the Seven of Swords. This is someone who you have no idea is actually watching you and preying on your downfall. And usually I don't like to talk about messages like that, but I am definitely getting that here. Someone that was laughing and preying on your downfall is going to be not so happy because you're going to get the last laugh. That's been a heavy energy. Damn. That's been a heavy energy. It's like yeah, they've been laughing all along, but you get the last laugh. That's really what's coming through. The reason why I said damn is because the Sun and the High Priestess comes out here. You end up being right in the end. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And it's like the delivery gets handed right to you in front of everybody, or like at your front door, or something like this. Yeah, there's something about a delivery. Somebody thought that something was so funny. Anyways, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. Okay, so because I was like, somebody's falling and somebody was laughing. Like, the people that were laughing when you were falling, that like they're about to be tight-lipped. Something that I'm getting here. I'm hearing something about they're surprised about who rescued you or something like this here. Oh, what is that? That just jumped out. As I said, rescue you. It's time to take action. Okay, so they could be surprised about someone that took action towards you, or surprised about some sort of action that you've taken. Something about like a shocking something. A surprise move. Work through your fears, meditate and contemplate. They were hoping that you would get stuck. Your commitment is being tested in the reverse. It's like you were trying to prove yourself, like prove something by standing strong with something or someone. That could be it too. Maybe someone was laughing because you were like loyal to them or loyal to a fault. But now your loyalty has run out, or now something has run out, or something. And yeah, your dreams need a practical plan. And so now something's got to be rewritten. So I think that somebody or people were banking on you in some way, shape, or form, and now they can't. Yeah, the devil here, like people were like living off of you, stringing you along or stringing off of you. Look, the Six of Wands. I'm hearing they didn't think you would become hip to it. The King of Pentacles. One more. Ace of Cups. Wow. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like they laughed when you got that Three of Swords stabbed through the heart. But then the moment that this comes through for you, the laughing stops. TAYliens, you have to trust temperance. You have to trust divine timing. You have to trust, I don't know why you have to trust the aliens. Because, okay, so there's like this concept here of like the good aliens and the angels being on your side. There's just, I don't know why, but specifically you have to trust the aliens, or like trust what is foreign, trust what is unknown. And that can be angels, that can be God, that can be guides, whatever it is. Alien is just something that is foreign to where you are from. This is really spirit saying, just trust us. And you're going to see why. I feel like you and your spirit team have been on a journey to a specific point in time where it's like, you're like, okay, I'm putting my trust and my faith in you up until this point here, to this extent here. And it's like you feel like they played with you or fooled with you up until the certain point. And so now you're questioning like if you should even like follow your heart, follow your gut, follow your spirit, whatever it is. It's just about developing a relationship. That's really what's going on here. The only way to develop a relationship is to test the validity of the trust in said relationship, test the truth in a relationship. And the only way to do that is let time tell. You've been letting spirits time tell. Ooh, there it is. Okay, notification for confirmation. Until next time, take care, be well. Thanks for tuning in, TAYliens. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye, 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 bye.